Hey everybody, it's your Professor David Britt. It's the Saturday before the first day of class, which is Monday. So I wanted to again welcome you to the degree program and give you a preview for the first module or the first week or the first lesson. We use those words interchangeably, module, week, and lesson. I want to give you a preview and make sure that you're getting off to a strong start. The course has been open for about a week now for you to take a look at. I know that some of you have already participated. Some of you have already posted in the discussion forums. So great about that. Again, the official start date is this coming Monday. So I wanted to make sure that you are getting started. I'm not going to review the other video that I had on this, but I just wanted to highlight a couple of things. You'll notice as soon as you log into the course, there are announcements here, and I make extensive use of announcements. And so you'll need to make sure that you go down through these every time you log into the course. Down here is where I had that start here tutorial, a personal welcome, a little bit about my background. Here, some due dates. This deals with what I'm going to be looking at on your papers as you go through each one of the modules, weeks, or lessons. And then I talk about discussion forums. But again, the first place you need to start is start here. And so you need to go through, watch these videos, read the text, follow the links. You'll see that there are several steps here. And then the critical piece here is to make sure here in step 8 that you take this quiz. Because if you don't take the quiz, then the rest of the course does not open up to you. So you won't be able to see all of the things that you'll need to do over the next few weeks, and particularly in the first week. So you need to take this Start Here quiz, and you need to score at least an 80% or higher. You could take it multiple times, okay? So assuming that you've taken that quiz, assuming that you've made 80% or better, the next important piece for you is this tab right here that says Learning Modules. So if you click on that, you're going to see the next 7 weeks of what you're going to be doing. And so this very first week is Learning Module Week 1. So if you click on that, your view may be a little bit different than mine because I have a professor's view on this. But so this, you'll be able to see the objectives, the module topics, and so on and so on. The critical thing is this thing called Read and Study. And so if you click on Read and Study, what you're going to see are the required textbook readings for this week. So you'll see in Module 1 that starts on Monday, you need to read in your textbook Chapter 1, Chapter 2, and Chapter 3. You also need to read in your APA manual Chapter 1, okay? So that would be the required readings that support the learning outcomes here for the first week. And then I've placed a couple of lectures here. I happen to be in Google Chrome, so this will automatically pop up, so you'll be able to go through and see the lectures. This is just a synopsis of the readings for this particular week. And so you'll see a lecture for the readings that ties in with 1, 2, and 3 up here. And then you'll see the APA lecture that will do the same thing, except it ties into the APA Chapter 1 readings that you see here, okay? And then I've provided an outside link here that will go to the CSU online library that talks about plagiarism. Now this is going to be a key thing for you to take a look at because you're going to have a quiz a little bit later on in the first module that will be about plagiarism. So some of the questions actually are the same as listed in there. So if you're watching this video, then you've got a tip here, okay? And so that is Read and Study. And then the things that you have to deliver for us, or the things that you have to submit, are under deliverables. And so if you click on that, you'll see the first thing you have is a discussion where you introduce yourself. Now, your initial post to the discussion forum is due by Thursday. And then you're required to have a minimum of 2 response posts that will be due by the next Sunday night at 11:59 p.m. Okay? And so this first week you have a discussion introducing yourself, and then you have a discussion that talks about the importance of writing and research. All right? And then the next thing you have this week, will be short answers. Now, I use these short answers to help you begin to frame up your writing. And so what you'll see is that I take some of the readings for that week and I reinforce them through these short answers. Now, what I want you to do is just to, on a Microsoft Word document, you can repeat the question, and then underneath it provide a detailed response. So this first one, I'm asking for the 6 elements of the rhetorical situation. And so you can write that, type that question in, and then below it, list and then detail the 6 elements of the rhetorical situation. The second question is, why is the rhetorical situation important? And then how might this recognition help you not only in your professional life, but your personal life? And so that will be a short answer that you'll put in a Microsoft Word document, and then you'll upload that so that I'll be able to see it and grade it. And all of that information on how to upload and all the other things are included in this Start Here information in those videos. And then the other thing you have to do the first week is provide me a writing sample. This should be the easiest perfect score you get in the course. And so I just want to see where you are. And then what we're going to be doing is taking that writing sample and we're going to be improving it over the next 7 weeks. So you're going to live with this writing sample for the next 7 weeks as we develop it into a full-fledged research paper. And then finally, you have a test on plagiarism. This will include 5 multiple choice questions. You have an hour to complete it, which is way too much time. But I want to, again, I'm not interested in what you make on this. I'm interested in you understanding the importance of avoiding plagiarism. Okay? So once you do that, you have the first week, the first module, the first lesson completed. And then when you get finished with that, we go to module 2 for the next week, module 3, and so on and so on. And as I said earlier, you're not going to see this under learning modules until you take the Start Here quiz. And so if you don't take it and you click on learning modules and you see an empty screen here, it means you didn't take that quiz. All right? Hopefully this helps. I am totally accessible, so if you're having a challenge, don't wait till the last minute. You don't have an excuse. I don't have an excuse not to get back to you very quickly, too. So just make sure that you reach out. Easiest thing to do, bounce me a quick email, and I'll either do one of 3 things. I'll either answer the question for you. I'll say, hey, I'm not next to my computer. Give me some time to look that up. Or third, I'll say, that's probably something we need to chat about on the phone. Let's arrange a time to talk. All right? Okay, so first week coming up on Monday. So I want to make sure that you're in there and you're ready to go. All right? Take care.